This is Crypto News Weekly.
Coinbase raises $300 million for future expansion. Crypto's race into space hots up. Oyster fraud leaves project in chaos. American Bitcoin trader faces 5-year jail sentence. And happy birthday to Bitcoin, 10 years old this week. One of the larger cryptocurrency exchanges, Coinbase, have just announced they've raised $300 million in their latest private funding round to expand worldwide operations and to accelerate the listing of more trading pairs on the exchange. This takes the valuation of the exchange to over $8 billion at the moment. They've also announced recently they're launching a $500 million Bitcoin-based fund where they're going to be the asset manager. This space is really starting to hot up. You see the company ICE, who own New York Stock Exchange, launching their own cryptocurrency trading platform, Bakkt, within the next few weeks as well. Coinbase have also been in the news recently, laying off 15 remote employees as they bring some of their more vital functions back into their physical offices, try and get more effective team building and effective working relationships. They've also been denying rumors that are rife in all the press that they're planning to go to an IPO. American Ethereum startup and development agency Consensys have just announced they brought a company that specializes in asteroid mining. Planetary Resources is the name of the firm. They've been in existence for over 10 years. Their main business thrust is to allow interplanetary rocket travel outside the Earth's orbit by mining asteroids for the necessary supplies to allow this to happen. In the same week at the Zurich Blockchain Conference, Texas-based VC Space Fund announced they're going to start offering security tokens for sale to fund future space projects. They're teaming up with Valor to get their STOs to market. They're based in Switzerland. At the moment, the current tokens will only be offered to American accredited investors, but they're working furiously in the background with the Swiss authorities to try and get a product that will allow ordinary non-US investors to buy the tokens as soon as possible. Crypto project, the Oyster protocol, has been thrown into chaos after its founder and original author of the protocol seems to have left a back door in the code and then come back and exploited it. Even more surprising, since the company had been through 3 audits of its code, passed them as clean. Well, anyway, he opened up the back door, minted himself a load of tokens, extra benefit for himself, quickly moved them across to KuCoin exchange just ahead of a policy that would have made it impossible for him to sell them without KYC, sold them all for $400,000 and disappeared. In a long rambling post and weird exchanges with the existing team left behind, he said they'd been trying to pump the coin, he was sacking everyone, he owned everything, he was going to carry on writing the code in some oblivious way, and he needed the money to protect him and his family from the oncoming future recession and the final recession, almost like talking about the end of the world. It sounds like the guy's not exactly straight in the head. Anyway, the token's taken a bit of a battering. It's gone all the way down from 25 cents down to 3 cents, but it's bounced back up. The CEO of the existing team staying on behind, William Cordes, says they are talking with law enforcement agencies and hope to get everything back on track. A 21-year-old Californian man has agreed to plead guilty to charges brought by the US Justice Department of illegally operating a currency exchange, having no anti-money laundering policies and no KYC, no know your customer policies in place. He could be looking at a 5-year sentence, and it looks like he's going to have to pay back $829,000 of his previous profits. From 2015 to 2016, he started buying Bitcoin from an American exchange who then blocked him. Then he started buying Bitcoin from a Hong Kong exchange in smaller amounts to try and evade being seen what he was doing. And in that year, with margins of up to 5%, he managed to buy and sell over $3.2 $9 million worth of Bitcoin. He was busy. Also, happy birthday this week to Bitcoin. This week is the 10th anniversary of the original white paper being issued. What a 10 years. What will happen in the next 10? God knows. I'm Dave Young from CryptoVest.com, and this was Crypto News Weekly. If you like what we're doing, show us some love. If you want to keep up with the news, subscribe to the channel. Stay current, stay valid, stay tuned. Till next time.